What is up, our National Wrestling Shooters members and viewers? This is Scott Casey Gill, the owner and chairman of the National Wrestling Shooters. Today, I'm going to give you my WWE Raw and Smackdown Live review. And I thought both shows were really. And honestly, I thought both shows did very well this week. I thought both shows did extremely well this week. Okay, let's begin with the Raw. So, shall we? The commentators for Raw were Michael Cole, Jonathan Coachman, and Corey Graves. Here we go. Okay. Bobby Lashley and Roman Reigns argued about who should face Brock Lesnar at Extreme Rules. Kurt Angle told him that during the deal with Brock fell through and that he wouldn't be on the card at all. Lashley and Reigns tried to fight each other, but just like last week, they were interrupted by the revival. I really thought this is a good way to open the show. I really enjoyed this segment. I'm sounding like that Bobby Lashley is actually being recognized and being used better more. So yeah, I thought this was a really enjoyable segment. Then the revival defeated Bobby Lashley and Roman Reigns. Lashley and Reigns couldn't get along, and the miscommunication distracted Reigns. Reigns enough that he was rolled up by Dash Wilder and lost the match. Interesting. I like where WWE is going. I like the direction WWE is going with Bobby Lashley and Roman Reigns. Interesting seeing Roman Reigns lose to the revival clean. Very interesting. Hopefully this helps the revival. And then Curtis Axel defeated Matt Hardy. Axel and Bo Dallas, Justice Hardy and Bray Wyatt again for the pre-match promo and won the match when he fell on top of Hardy during a bot suplex. It was okay. I thought this was pretty decent at best. And then Alicia Fox returned from injury via backstage promo. And it's good to see Alicia Fox back. And the Office of Pain defeated Rich and Rex Gibson. The Gibsons were very much enhancement talent. After the match, Titus Worldwide made a save for the Jobbers. More returns. I like how WWE is actually doing this. And then like I said, the offensive pain defeated Rich and Rex Gibson. The Gibsons were very and then Natalia defeated Alexa Bliss. Nia tripped Bliss, setting up Natalia to win the match for sharpshooter. Bliss will face Jax again in Extreme Rules. I saw that coming. And then the Wyatt Squad defeated Sasha Banks and Bayley and Ember Moon. Ruby Wyatt pinned Banks for a small package after the match. Bayley attacked Banks. Kurt Angle told Bayley that she'll have to go into council next week or be fired. Interesting. See, there was a backstage segment between the Wyatt Squad and Jinder Mahal and thing, which is kind of odd. And there was also a backstage segment between Braun Strowman and General Manager Kurt Angle, Constable Baron Corbin, and Finn Balor. Finn Balor made a joke about Baron Corbin. Like Finn Balor made a funny joke about Baron Corbin backstage, which is pretty funny. And Kurt Angle laughed, and then he said, "Check, please." Like something about Baron Corbin working at a restaurant, which I thought was pretty funny. And he said, "Check, please," which I thought was pretty funny. And then Braun Strowman said he wanted to be Kevin Owens' partner, which I thought was also really funny as well. And this is how that match got set up. So Braun Strowman, Kevin Owens defeated Finn Balor and Baron Corbin. This happened due to a passive-aggressive backstage comment from Corbin about Angle trying to implode all his tag teams. Corbin and Balor fought up the ramp and were counted out. Strowman then chased Owens out of the arena and flipped KO's rental cars so we couldn't leave. That was decent match. And I thought the backstage. See, I like the backstage. I like the backstage stage segments more than the match. So I thought this was pretty funny. I mean, and I like the joke that Braun Strowman made about Kevin Owens' weight. So I thought that was pretty funny as well. A lot of funny moments on this Raw. And then there was an Intercontinental Championship match. Seth Rollins defeated Dolph Ziggler by disqualification. When Drew McIntyre interfered, Roman Reigns made a save for Rollins. I enjoyed this. I thought this was very enjoyable. They had a lot of good backstage segments, decent matches, but more of the segments and field builders was more entertaining. So I would give this Raw a 7 out of 9, 4.5 stars, and 2 thumbs up. Lot of very watchable war, very very good moments. And it was another good war. It was surprisingly another good war. Because usually when the war is good at the paper, and the next couple wars end up being bad. But hopefully, WWE keeps going this way with one SmackDown. I really hope. Now it's time for your SmackDown Live with the commentators with Tom Phillips, um, Byron Sexton, and Corey Graves. All right. The Miz opened the show with the Bludgeon Brothers on Miz TV, where he explained how Daniel Bryan stealing the tag team champion spotlight led to him being attacked during last week's gauntlet match. The Bludgeon Brothers smacked the microphone out of Miz's hand, and Bryan came out to challenge him to a fight. Luke Harper accepted Bryan's challenge for later in the evening. Really good way to open the show. I thought this is a very, very good way to open the show. I enjoyed this one. So I'm really the fan of the Miz's character now that the Miz's heel character has developed, and he's gotten really good in the mic since 2016. Ever since he cut that pipe bomb promo on Daniel Bryan and a 2016 episode of Talking Smack, I really enjoyed the Miz's character. He's really doing well. And then Rusev defeated Xavier Woods. Woods tapped to the accolade after getting hit the Maka kick. Rusev cut a promo on AJ Styles. Fans chanted Rusev Day. AJ Styles. I'm liking this. So Rusev is apparently a heel, but I'm still a fan of Rusev Day. Walker for Elias and Rusev Day are the two best things going in the WWE right now. And Team Hell No, yes, Team Hell No. Hello, Mr. Funny. Hello, Mr. Funny. Team Hell No. Shout out to your channel. Shout out to Mr. Funny. Yeah, but yeah, really, really good match. And then there was the United States Open Challenge title match. Eric Young defeated Jeff Hardy via disqualification. Hardy, who was in control when the Usos hit Sandy. Young rolled out of the ring and joined in on a fight leading to the disqualification. Hi, Mr. Funny. I thought this was very interesting. Like I said, I like this. I thought this was very entertaining. I'm glad that Sanity is on SmackDown Live, and really hope that SmackDown Live and WWE uses them the right way. I hope they don't turn them into jobbers. And then the Usos and Jeff Hardy defeated Sanity. Jeff Hardy landed a Strata bomb for the pinfall on Alexander Wolf. I don't think this is going to hurt Sanity. Because I'm not I don't think it is. I think this act's going to kind of in a way help push Sanity. Yeah, I think maybe WWE's plan to make them underdogs in the future. They'll end up winning. And then Naomi and Lana argued about who's a better dance for me in the casting flow. Eh. And then Becky Lynch defeated Sonya Deville. Lynch got to tap out to disarm her. Honestly, in my opinion, I like Becky Lynch, but in my opinion, Sonya Deville should have won this match. I mean, it's time that WWE starts putting her over and having her win clean matches instead of her. Nothing against Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch is a great wrestler, but in my opinion, Sonya Deville should have won this match. But it is what it is. And then James Ellsworth cut a promo on Asuka for attacking him last week. Paige cut Ellsworth off and announced Asuka versus Kamala for the SmackDown Women's Championship at Extreme Rules, and Asuka versus Ellsworth next week on SmackDown. Asuka is gonna kill James Ellsworth. Asuka's gonna kill James Ellsworth. James Ellsworth is gonna get his ass kicked. WWE seems to have a habit of making James Ellsworth get beat up by the WWE Women's Division. So pretty much he's just gonna beat that, and Asuka, in my opinion, is gonna win unless Carmella interferes, which will probably lead to a disqualification. And then Daniel Bryan defeated Luke Harper via disqualification. Eric Rowan attacked Bryan to force the disqualification. Kane made the save. Seven reformed Team Hell No. Bryan and Kane took up the Bludgeon Brothers, then hugged it out. Page took the weapon, made the SmackDown Tag Team Championship match for Team Hell No at Extreme Rules against the Bludgeon Brothers. I thought this is a really good SmackDown. I give the SmackDown Live a 7 out of 10. Very enjoyable. A lot of good moments on SmackDown. A memorable main event segment when Kane and Daniel Bryan reunited. I kind of predicted that was going to happen, but it was kind of going both ways. I thought at first that Kane was actually gonna choke slam Daniel Bryan, set up a match between Kane versus Daniel Bryan at Extreme Rules, but it didn't happen. They actually reunited. So I'm actually glad that Team Hell No reunited. Yes, yes, yes. So yeah, the SmackDown gets a 7 out of 10, 4.5 stars, 2 thumbs up and way up. I think that now it's kind of hard to say which show won because Bailey did turn heel or supposedly turn heel and attack Sasha Banks. So a lot of good moments from both Raw and SmackDown Live. Both shows I thought were very enjoyable, and I hope WWE keeps going like this. I keep hoping that they make their Raws and SmackDown Live very enjoyable because that's what's been missing from Raw and SmackDown Live lately. But yeah, anyway, I thought both shows did good. Shout out to Mr. Funny. Shout out to our the viewers watching. Shout out to the National Wrestling Shooters, NWS Revolution, MWS Network. Shout out to the MWS Gaming Channel. Shout out to Countermania Entertainment Portal. Shout out to Brainerd Studios. Shout out to the Watts brand. Shout out to Jesse James as a Shout out to Jesse Acevedo. Shout out to the Shield of Baley Castle. Shout out to Belt Smack. Shout out to Mr. Funny. You all stay classy, live long and prosper, and peace out. And we'll be back here tomorrow to do a Lucha Underground Season 4 Episode 3 recap and reveal, and an NXT reveal. And Thursday, we'll do an Impact Wrestling reveal. Anyway, you all stay classy, live long and prosper, and peace out.